Welcome to Copper Thoughts Media. Here we are with another break for Copper Thoughts cards, and you see the box. Today we're doing a 10-card PSA submission. I sent this off. I'll put the exact date up here on screen. I want to say October. Just make sure my stuff is not in here. So we have a 10-card submission. I just want to open this first, and then I'm going to do some shorts. I'm going to get the paperwork out. So yeah, mainly MLB cards. And let's get this bad boy out. And just to show you, yeah, this was ordered on November 4th, and I got it back today. Today is the 4th of December, so pretty good turnaround. Must say, considering sending some more to them as well. But what we're going to do, we're going to be right back. I'm going to do some shorts blind. Then we're going to come back and talk about the cards. Welcome back. We already did some ripping. Thanks for staying. And so this won't be a real true blind reveal. More of a reveal and just talk about PSA in general. Do have a couple gripes, but not really. Because I received this back pretty quickly. The turnaround time was, well, I submitted the order on, it was received November 4th. So that's not bad. Considering it's now it's December wait, did I say November? Yeah, November 4th to December 3rd or 4th. That's a month turnaround. So good job, PSA. Now, let's talk about the cards. First one I did pull up here is Nolan Gorman. Hopefully you guys can see that, right? It looked good to be good all the way around. This was in the MVP, or not MVP, what am I talking about? The MLB grading special. So it had to be cards from a certain time period, and these were some of the ones that I found that would, fit the specs that I think would gem mint. Still having some trouble talking. But, yeah, came out pretty well. If you don't mind me saying so. Now, the reason why I wanted to do this video, and something else too, they're running SGC is running a special on Topps Now cards. Now, the thing about Topps Now cards is that they gem mint pretty well. So I sent a number of them in, and I learned that from the World Baseball Classic cards that I've had. I know I showed on the channel. Probably put a link to the video here, but here's a Bryce Harper one. As you can see, there's some dust and whatnot on it, but hey, a 10's a 10. Bryce Harper is Bryce Harper. But also, I wish they had the graded card holders or sleeves on these cards, but they don't. But what are you gonna do? We're still gonna use PSA. We'll alternate. We'll put the Topps Now ones over here. There we go. So next up is a shiny Shohei and Mookie Betts 2024 Ohtani Betts Silver Crackle Foil board. I want to say I pulled this out of I want to say on the channel I pulled it out. Maybe I'll put a link in there. But this was a pretty sick pull. Not numbered or anything. Just looked good all the way around. And anything Shohei and Betts, if they were in the Dodgers uniform, my goodness, that'd be a huge card. Now this one I pulled with my father. This is a 2024 home field advantage of Andrew McCutchen, who, he's retiring. I want to say this is his final year. Beautiful card. I prefer the home field advantage cards over the downtown cards of the Donruss. I thought I had that pack up here somewhere. I don't. But I prefer those cards to these to those. I just think these are beautiful. So this is going to probably be a keeper. And congratulations, Kutch. You're going to be making it to my PC. Because I have a number of his cards now all of a sudden. So actually, we're going to put them in the back. Because there is another coming up too. There we go. All right. Now, here is a Seiya Suzuki. This was the 2022 Topps Heritage Seiya Suzuki. It looked a little, sometimes PSA, they may give you a 10 if it's slightly off center like this. So I figured might as well send it in. And it had a very high rate as a Gem Mint 9 card as opposed to just a 10 outright. So I say, hey, what the heck? Let's send this in to see. Now, these will be test cards, hint, 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 coming up, because I do want to take them to GameStop. How ironic is that? And try to trade them in to see if that truly is the case, which I do believe it is. Next up is a 2023 Bowman Ellie De La Cruz Modern Prospects Gem Mint 10. These were always tough to me because you don't know what the true centering is, but it looked to be pretty sharp and came out to be okay. So, shout out to Ellie. We'll put the shiny cards on the back wall. So, what do we learn from this PSA submission? I know we're still doing it, and we didn't even get to the whole reason. Topps Now cards gem out pretty nicely. Here is a Jazz Chisholm 2023 Home Field Advantage. I pulled this also at Topps Rip Night, and I want to say that definitely is on the channel. Came out well. These are just sharp. I like these Home Field Advantages, especially from 2023. Also, too, I will say, besides the whole, is this a chip or a crack? Look at that. Maybe it's not. I am not sure. But I just wish that they had the sleeves in them as well. Like I know sometimes SGC, they include them and sometimes they don't. It's very odd. Hope you can see that there. All right. Here's an Ellie De La Cruz on the base. Straightforward. I mean, once again, that 2024 top set I thought was beautiful. I like the gradient. I like the coloring. This actually looks nice with red and black. I normally don't like the PSA label, especially with cards like this. This would look better in an SGC holder, period. But, just to try it out, I said, what the heck? Let's do it. Same with some of these ones. It's kind of off-putting to me, especially as a long-term holder or collector of cards. So this one actually does look good. So I may be keeping a couple Ellies, even though do I think he'll pan out as the shortstop everyone claims he's going to be? Yeah, no comment. I think he'll make a great right fielder one day. And there's nothing wrong with that. Look at Tatis. He's a great right fielder. All right, just going to organize this a little bit more. There we go. And next up is another of these Topps Now cards. This was a 2021 Topps Now off-season MVP card. I bought this. From someone, I want to say on Poshmark, and they just gave me a couple other Topps Now cards, which, why not? And like I said, I've noticed these Topps Now cards usually gem it at 9 or a 10 very well, a lot, especially for me, that I've noticed. So just keep that in mind. Unless there's something glaring on the card, I would think they tend to gem out pretty high. And the last one is a 2021 Topps Now Shoheiohtani Bryceharper off-season Gem Mint 10. Pretty sick. Also checking to see if there's any damage on these as well. Look at that maximum effort on Ohtani. My goodness. The Big Show. This one feels heavier than the or maybe I'm tripping. But definitely did kind of feel heavier or thicker. Like a thicker card. So yeah, what do you guys think? That's a nice screenshot. Even though I will say this, that doesn't look as bad as I thought, the horizontal card, as opposed to the vertical way with the PSA. It's not as bad. I know with some SGC cards it is, because there's so little writing. I don't have any input arm shot, but is this one? No, it's not. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Be sure to click like and subscribe. We'll definitely be running some more. I'm going to show how I do my pre-grades as well. I do use just a simple grading tool. Usually if it matches all the way around, it comes back as a 10 without any other, but if there's any scratches or anything like that, I can't tell either. So, but no, thanks again. Be sure to stay tuned for the next rip and see you next time.